Hello and welcome to a JennyCardDesigns special presentation. This is the Christmas Cards and Crafts series of 2020. These videos will share paper crafting, tutorials, and inspiration with all of you. I hope that you enjoy. Okay, for today's video, as promised, I'm going to create this Latte gift slider card. So this was from the Simon Says Stamp Timber release, and this is a pretty neat die set. Just dump everything out and have a look at it. So you have this large mug, and then you have the whip topping that sort of slides in and out of the mug. And then we have this little cinnamon stick, and then we have the gift card tabs. This is a separate die. What I like about this particular die is that you can use this on any card. It doesn't have to be with this project. You can use this little gift card tab for multiple projects. So that's kind of neat. And then we've got some sprinkles to put on top of our whip topping, and this gorgeous little stitched heart. Super cute. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make a Latte gift card slider. Okay, so I've got a bunch of Neenah Classic Crest Solar White cardstock. This is 110 pound cardstock. And then I'm going to cut 2 coffee mugs and 2 whip toppings and 1 cinnamon stick. And I think that's it for now. So we're going to start with these things and we'll get those cut out first. Okay, so we have all of the pieces die cut. I went ahead and I cut 2 of the cinnamon swirl sticks and 2 little hearts. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with them, but I thought since I was die cutting, I would cut those out just in case I wanted to use them because they're so cute. All right, so for the gift card part, we are going to run this through the die cutting machine on one of the whip toppings. So we're just going to sort of line that up in the center. And I'm going to take some painter's tape and I just kind of stick it on my clothes to make sure that it doesn't rip my cardstock when I put it through my die cut machine, because the pressure will push that tape in and I'll have a hard time peeling it up. So I'm going to just tack that down right in the center of this little piece of whip topping. Okay. And then another piece there, because I don't want that to shift around, and I'll run that through my die cut machine. Okay, and there is your little arms to hold your gift card. So that's all set and ready to go. And the last thing that we're going to die cut is a piece of pattern paper for the front of my mug. And then we'll assemble this project. So I've got this 12 by 12 Christmas paper pack, and I'm just going to sort of flip through it and see what I've got that will look nice on my Christmas mug. And I really like this for the patterns, that it has some nice holiday patterns. There is one that I'm looking for specifically, and I think that's it. I think that's so cute, these little mittens. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this cardstock out. I think this is going to be a wonderful holiday gift. Super quick and easy too. So I'm going to tape this down and run this through my die cutting machine. And now we have a nice mug to put on the front of our card. And now the last die cut that I'm going to do, I am going to cut one more piece of this paper out, and I'm going to turn it around. I want to die cut it so that we get the reverse mug so that I can put it on the back. So what I'm going to do is place my die on the blank side that has no pattern and run that through. And if I'm not making any sense, it'll make more sense when I put everything together. All right, so now we're going to assemble these pieces. So now we have what will be the back of the mug And now that should make more sense. I would like to glue everything together so that it's a little bit more sturdy. So we'll start by adhering this to the front of this mug. And I just want to be conscious that I don't adhere that little gap shut, because that is where our whipped topping is going to slide through. So I'll put that right on top. There we go. So this is now the front of our mug. Okay, and now for the back of our mug, we'll do the same thing. I'm going to adhere this paper to the back side of our mug. Just being conscious of that gap because I don't want to glue that shut. I guess for the back it doesn't matter because the gift card slider is not going to come through that part. So that's not a big deal, but the rest of it is fairly important. Okay. As a matter of fact, I could probably just tape that shut so that it doesn't create any issues. I think I'm going to do that. I think just for the aesthetic purposes of this, we're not going to need the gap on the back side of the mug. So rather than having a spot where my whipped topping will get stuck in, we'll just eliminate that totally. Okay, so that is now adhered. Now the next thing I want to do is adhere my pieces together. Now I want to be able to slide my gift card slider in and out of this gap right here. So we have to make sure that it's going to fit and everything's going to slide nicely. So when you apply adhesive, don't apply adhesive underneath that lip. So you can apply it here and around the mug, but make sure that you leave all of this open so that the gift card slider can slide in and out. So I'll show you what I mean. I'll apply some adhesive on the handle, and then I'm going to apply the adhesive just on the outermost part of the mug. Just a thin line. I don't want it to be too gloppy. And then I'll adhere it just over the top of the mug. Okay? And I haven't put any adhesive anywhere near that little slit. Okay? And then I'm going to adhere everything together. There we go. Perfect. So now we have a little gap for our slider to slide in and out. So just make sure that everything sticks together. I'll stop sticking my finger in there so I don't rip it before it's adhered. So I'll leave that alone for a second to dry. And now let's take a look at this whipped topping. Now for this part, you don't have to necessarily cut two of these. I wanted to turn this into a little bit of a card, so that is why I cut two. Now you could just cut one and slide your gift card right into it, and then it'll peek out of the top of your coffee mug, but I want to cover mine up. Okay, so I'm going to grab my scoreboard. So I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to take this one with the die cut pieces in it, and I'm going to line it in my scoreboard, and I'm just going to create a little score, and I think that's about 5 inches, right at about 5 inches, just so that we have enough of a little flap here that's going to fold up and down to create a little card. So I got some stuff on the back of my die cut from my die cutting plates because they're well loved. So I'm just going to use my electronic eraser just to help me buff out any of those like thingies that are stuck to the back of my whipped topping. All right, okay, so now I'm going to apply some adhesive just to the little flap that we scored there, because this is going to be our card part and it's going to fold back on itself and to create a little hinge. So I'm going to line these two pieces up together and squeeze that adhesive, And just hold it there for a moment until it dries. Okay. Okay, so now this should slide into our mug, and our gift card is hidden now. That's so cute. I love this. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to ink up my cinnamon sticks a little bit so they look more like cinnamon sticks instead of just white pieces of paper. And then I also want to put a sentiment on my little gift card here. So maybe we could actually have a hidden sentiment. We could put something here and then something sort of here, so that when you pull it out like this, you'll see the hidden sentiment. I have this super cute stamp set from Simon Says Stamp, and I think I like this little sentiment that says do not open till the 25th. That's kind of cute. And then on the inside you can stamp to and from. All right, that's the one we're going to use. So we'll use that, and we need acrylic block for stamping, and we need some ink for this, for our cinnamon sticks. So sort of reddish brown. So let me see what I've got. So I decided I'm going to color these instead. So I'm going to color my cinnamon sticks and see if I can't make them look a little bit more realistic. Now let's get our sentiment stamped on our card here. This comes with a really cool die set too, so that's really cute for Christmas gifts and making your own little tags and stuff. This snowman is the cutest little thing ever. So we're going to put do not open until the 25th. And I'll get it lined up on my acrylic block, and I'm going to put it back in to make sure that I get it right in the spot that I need to. I think right about there. And I'm just going to rub away some of the manufacturing residue that would be usually sitting on the top of new stamps. I've never used this stamp set before. So I'm going to ink this up with JennyCardDesigns black onyx ink and stamp right. I think it moved a little bit, but that's all right. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Maybe we can put the cinnamon sticks sort of on this side so that it's not so obvious that it's crooked. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right. So the next thing I want to do is stamp Happy Christmas. Oh no, I like that one. Just for you at Christmas. I love that. That's so cute. So we'll stamp that. Just for you at Christmas. Okay. Super cute. And then we'll, or maybe we could put the little heart inside of there. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll color the heart red, glue that inside of there. I'm going to use the chisel tip to color this in nice and good. I think that's really cute. And just darken that up a little bit. There, I like that better. There we go. Looks good. No, it doesn't. A little bit more there. Okay, now we'll stop. And if you get alcohol ink on your table, you can use a little bit of stamp cleaner to get that off your table. And then a little bit of water. And you'll be good to go. Okay. So now that that's finished, let's adhere our heart down. I'm almost out of glue. I did a video the other day and I couldn't find any adhesive, and then I found this little half a tube in the bottom of my little spinning rack. So that was just lucky for this video. Oh, this is so cute. Even though the sentiment's a little crooked, I'm okay with it. It's all right. So we'll get that inside of our little mug, and then we're gonna pop these sentiment sticks right in there like that. I think we might need to color the back of this. Instead of doing another die cut, I think I'll just color the back brown so that it's not such an eyesore. I'm just going to lift it up a little bit, and then it's not like color bled through the back. That looks a bit better, and I don't have to die cut anymore. So we'll stick that in there, and then we're going to put one more, just like that. Yeah, like that. I'll color the back of this one too before I glue it down. I didn't do any shading on the back. This is not really to look at. It's just in case you see through the back. I don't want it to be ugly. Okay, and then we'll pop that right on the card. Offset that just a little bit. I don't want them to be the same height. I want them to be a little bit different. Okay, there we go. Here is our beautiful latte slider. How cute is that? And this little card that opens up to the inside. Beautiful. There we go. This project is complete. Oh no, it's not. I think we should add that. We should add that little last heart, and then the project will be complete. Oh. I put adhesive on the wrong side. Well, that didn't work out. Maybe next time. Okay. All done. I love this cute little card. This is a wonderful gift for Christmas, especially since everybody will be probably still socially distancing at Christmas. You can send your loved ones a little card with maybe some Tim Hortons gift card for us Canadians, or Starbucks or something like that, or even groceries. I think grocery gift cards for Christmas are a wonderful gift because, first of all, it's not useless. Everybody needs groceries, so I think that's a really awesome gift for anybody. So here we go. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it here with me and sit with me while we create this fun latte. What is this called? I forget the name already. Latte gift card slider, something like that. Coming up on screen are a couple of videos I think you may enjoy. Have yourself a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!